Welcome to the New This Week video for November 22nd. I've got Scotty here again. It's the fourth week?
Yeah.
Fourth week? So. Yeah, he's starting to become a regular. And we're okay to have him. So, I'm going to start off. Small week this week. It should be a little quicker than it was last week. We had a lot of books. Let's start off with Al Capone Vampire, number 2. Pretty good selling book, and how can you go wrong with that? You get vampires, Al Capone, it's whatever. And then we get the Three Stooges versus Cthulhu coming up from the same company. That should be interesting. And we got an issue number 1 here, Blowtorch. We had it come out a couple weeks ago. Didn't have any for the shelf. They're back in stock, so we want to show it on the show. Bryn Mawr, number 5, Steve Niles' book. He's always putting out some crazy stuff.
Is this a giant plant or something?
I have no idea what it's about. I don't read it. But, doesn't look bad.
No, not really.
Yeah, looks like something's going on. Maybe it's Groot's nemesis or something. Groot will take care of him.
Yeah, we'll let Groot do it.
Yeah. Catians, number 1 from Scout Comics. Because we all need books about cats. Nothing here for you at all yet?
No, not yet.
How about this book?
Not sure what the hell that's about.
Yeah, it's Con and On, number 5 from Ahoy Comics. I think it's something about a con and on. I don't know either. I don't read it.
I'd rather the big con job.
Yeah, I like the big con job.
Great.
Yeah, that was a good book. That's a blast from the past. Bad Omens, Concrete Jungle, number 3. So far, I'm not too excited.
No, this isn't very good.
Definitely not excited for this.
That's not going to help anything.
No. Cyberpunk 2077. I think I'm going out of business this week.
But you got another Wednesday this month.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, an extra Wednesday of this. Yeah. We've got Darkling one-shot from the Archie Comics horror series. They always sell a few copies.
Yeah.
All right, now we're getting to something.
Here we go.
We got The Devil That Wears My Face, number 2. Issue number 1 sold really well. David Pepose, he's the guy that does. He's doing The Punisher right now. I think he just did The Punisher number 1.
I wasn't paying attention to who was writing it.
And then Alex Cormack, he's been doing a lot of art and a bunch of the independent books and stuff. So he's an up and comer, or he's been around for a while. So I won't say he's up and comer, but people are starting to recognize his name.
Your favorite writer.
Hey, let's not pick on James Tynion the Fourth, okay? It's wrong.
So we're not picking on him this week?
Last week, I said things about him I probably shouldn't have said, and I apologize to him.
Did you actually get a cease and desist letter?
No, I didn't get a cease and desist letter. I make fun of people, but I never make fun of them. I make fun of either their writing or I make fun of him because I think he's pretending. I got to put the 4th on, all in fun. But I didn't have to call him a douchebag. All right, it's uncalled for, and no one called me out on it. It's just, but after I did the video,
This sounds an awful lot like your mother called you out on it.
All of a sudden, this is the line in the sand.
Yeah. It's no one called me out for it, but that wasn't necessary. I pick on John Romita Jr. all the time, but I never say he's a douchebag or an ass or anything like that. And there was nothing for me to have to say that about Tynion. I make fun of his name because he likes the 4th, and it's all in good fun. It's all thing. Sometimes when I read his Substack thing, he comes across as a little douchey to me, but he's probably not a douchebag. So that I apologize for verbally abusing him that way. I won't say verbally abuse him. I apologize for calling you a douchebag, all right? So if he's watching this, I apologize. And he's probably not. He's probably, he's sending white powder in the mail to me. But, well, anyways, we've got Dracula number 2 from Image. Yeah, I think it's Image. It's issue 1 sold really well. I don't like the artist at all. But from what I heard, the story is really good. But yeah, this is the guy from Department of Truth. Yeah. Except he used all his blacks from that one, so he's using all reds in this one. Here's a book from Mad Cave, issue number 1 of Eden Frost. Kind of looks interesting. I'm gonna bring it home and give it a try. Artwork isn't bad. Artwork looks pretty good. So we're gonna give this one a try. This book is not going to be given a try. It never has been given a try. The Expanse, Dragon Tooth number 7. I like Andy Diggle, but I don't care about The Expanse. Just don't care. New number 1 for Scout, Ghosts on the Water. Who knows? You never know with Scout. You get some good stuff. You get some bad stuff. It's just something you just got to kind of try. And it doesn't look that bad either. Gunslinger Spawn number 26. You bought all 3 covers of this, didn't you?
No.
They're in a sub file. All right. He just doesn't want to admit it on camera.
I've been voluntold to buy it.
yeah. Voluntold. You see what's coming out so far this week. I need a couple extra dollars. Hack Slash Back to School number 2. This has its own little following. I'm not a huge fan of the Hack Slash stuff, and that wasn't. Yeah, this one's not good. No. My wife read it last night, and she goes, this was actually stupid. Yeah, and she's read a lot of the Hack Slash stuff. Now they did a Hack Slash versus Nailbiter, which was awesome back in a few years back. But yeah, that just doesn't. It's got some video game character. They're doing some 8-bit crap in it. And moving Hades, another Disney villains book. Gotta have them.
Gotta give the kids something to read.
I agree. We need more stuff for the kids. Maybe we'll get a cat book in the future for them. Love this book so far. Harriet Tubman, The Demon Slayer. This is issue number 3. Fictional, historical fiction. I'm always a big fan of that stuff. And this is one. The artwork is, the artwork's the artwork, but story's pretty good. And the artwork doesn't suck. Issue number 7 of 8 of Here Comes Calico, Escape from the Bronx. I don't know what's going on here, but we do not. It's all about saving animals. This guy looks like he's naked or something in front of a train about to get run over. I don't know. Andy Samberg, Rick Remender, The Holy Roller, number 1. I read it. I've already read it.
You've already read it.
Already read it.
How was it?
I enjoyed it. I didn't mind the artwork. Rick Remender, well, the thing is, he wasn't the only writer in this. So that's probably why it was actually pretty decent. He wasn't just left by himself to do it. Artwork's not bad.
Do you think it's something he can keep it going, or is he going to go off the rails?
I only see this. I can't picture this more than a miniseries.
Yeah.
If it keeps on going, it has me for 6 issues. It has me for 6 issues. It better end. If it keeps on going, it may just go off the rails. But it's definitely if it's a miniseries, I think it's definitely going to be good. And again, Rick Remender has help. Kill Your Darlings, number 3. Not very nice. So we're trying to be more positive today.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a positive video.
Yes. Yeah, I want to make my mother proud.
You waited till now?
I try to all the time, but I seem to fail. We've got Mortal Terror number 1 by
Christopher Golden.
No, wait. Get it right.
World famous Christopher Golden.
That's right. Of Haverhill's own world famous Christopher Golden. Right here. There's another hit comic written by our friend Christopher. Pathfinder, Wake the Dead, number 4. Wake me up when it's over.
This one I do read, and I do like it.
The Ribbon Queen by Garth Ennis, Jason Burrows. I like Jason Burrows' art. I like... Yeah, I should probably show the cover first, too. Right? Yeah. See, isn't it great that we have a director to keep me on cue? And I like Garth Ennis, so yeah.
Usually Garth Ennis, anything he writes, I'll at least check out the first issue.
Yeah. And sometimes he's way out there.
Yep. And that's when I say no.
That's when I like him the most. Crossed. Check it out.
That's not what that lady sitting next to you in the hospital said.
No. And now we've got Somna, a new distillery book, #1. Written by Becky Cloonan and drawn by Tula Lotay. So you know the artwork's going to be pretty decent.
Are all of Distillery's books big?
Yep. Yeah. Yes, they are. So that already eliminates a lot of people from wanting to buy it, and they're all $8 or this is a $9 book. Not going to say it's not a bad book, and it's probably a great book. And either way, if they shrunk this down and put it into the pages after you shrunk it down, it would probably still be an $8 book anyway. So you are getting expanded art, but some people the $8 price tag just shuts them out, and the jumbo book.
Here we go. Here's the director's books.
Yeah. We've got Star Trek #14. And then we've got the Star Wars Hyperspace Stories #11. There are not 5 or 6 Star Wars books this week, though. It's crazy. Last week was... Oof. Jeff Lemire, Tenement #6.
You reading that?
Am I reading it?
Yes.
No, I didn't start the Bone Orchard stuff. But the people who started from the beginning are still with it. So, and there's like the third. They did a hardcover, another miniseries, and there's another miniseries. So, but yeah, I haven't read it.
No, usually he starts strong, but then fails at the end.
Yep. And we're gonna finish off the Independents with Void Rivals #6. Thank you, Robert. Not that impressive. Yeah. There's a few things I'm interested in, some good stuff, but not that impressive. But you're gonna be feeling so much better after you see the DC books.
A lot of Batman.
Maybe a couple.
Couple?
Yeah, we've got a new book called Batman Offworld by Jason Aaron.
It's kind of the fact that you said Jason Aaron kind of disappoints me.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because he's been kind of bad lately. But you know something? Is it Doug Monk? I think it's Doug. I'm gonna look it up. No, I'm not, because I don't put the indicia in the front anymore. Anyways, this guy used to draw Batman back in the day. Awesome artist. The artwork looks fantastic. If Jason Aaron actually even writes at 75% of his normal good self, could be a good book. But lately, he's been at about 23%. And then we've got Batman Superman World's Finest, #21. This book is trucking along. Catwoman #59. They always have very good covers for Catwoman.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad they're finally through that Gotham War storyline.
Yeah, that's awful.
This'll hopefully be a lot better.
That's right, you're a Catwoman fan?
Yep.
And we got Flash, Jay Garrick's Flash.
I read the first issue of that.
Yep.
Have you? Oh no, you're not reading it.
No, I'm not reading it.
I don't know who the girl's supposed to be, but I guess it's his daughter that she disappeared somehow. So I'm not sure if it's just DC trying to shoehorn a new character in or what's going on.
We should ask Corey next time we talk to him, because Corey is a Flash fanatic. He loves anything to do with Flash. He loves the Speed Force. He loves the fact that they run fast.
They run really fast.
Oh yes, yeah. Yep. So yeah.
I remember him in the JSA, and I like JSA, but I don't remember him either having a daughter or losing a daughter.
The good thing about DC is they got the good paper. It's not the glossy stuff. It's kind of a matte type finish to it, and but that's about it. That's about the end of the goodness. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, we'll talk to Corey. But maybe we'll have to bring Corey on for a show. We're doing a Flash book, so he can talk all about it for us, because he is the expert. Thank you, Corey.
He would appreciate that.
He would appreciate it. Yep. Corey's not with us, but in our hearts, he's still there.
Well, to be clear, he didn't die.
No, right. He's not dead, right. He's just not here. Right. Green Lantern War Journal, #3. I got nothing to say about this.
No, I don't read Green Lantern, ever.
Yeah, I'm good. Unless it's Kyle Rayner, and then I suddenly want to read it. I'm good now. Hawk Girl, #5. She's getting a crap kicked out of her right here.
No.
Always great covers for Harley Quinn. Black, white, and redder. This is issue number 5. Here's the book.
Here's the book that will decide the fate.
Here's the book that makes me cry.
Yeah.
Here's the book that will decide the fate of Glenn's comic reading.
Yep. This is the book that will... I've lifted my boycott of reading DC for this one book. Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong, issue number 2. This is the book that will decide if I'm going to read number 3, because number 1 failed. Failed to enthuse me. Failed to make me happy. It was a Justice League book with 1 page of Kong, 1 page of Godzilla. I get it. It's a big tease. I don't like the Justice League. I don't want to read the Justice League. I want to just see Kong and them just beat the crap out of them. So it looks like there's a lot of Godzilla in here and other sort of monsters. So I could be in. And once Kong hits the scene, again, a giant pterodactyl and a giant gorilla just smashing the crap out of things. That's all I asked for. That's all. As a matter of fact, you don't even have to put words in the book. Just let them smash.
That's a book that doesn't need words.
right. Just let them smash. We don't talk about that anymore.
No,
though.
we don't.
Okay. No.
Okay, sorry.
Angus people. Justice Society of America, number 7.
I was excited when that book first came out. I tried to read it, and I fired it after like 4 issues.
Could it have something to do because in 4 issues it took a year and a half?
Yes, that is exactly why.
Yeah. Jeff Johns is going to finish this up, and now he's created another company with a bunch of other clowns that are leaving DC, and Ghost Light, I think it's called, a Ghost Machine. I think it's called Ghost Machine. So let's see if he can get back on track and do what he used to do best: write awesome comic books. And get them out on time. All right, we got Nightwing number 108. 108 issues of Nightwing. Pretty amazing.
It's been good.
Yeah. What about Superman?
Don't read Superman.
Superman 8.
He's chained.
He is chained. But it's not green, so it's not a kryptonite chain. Just break out of it in 3 seconds. It's done. Story's over.
Done.
Yep. Oh boy, look who's in the targets here on Titans.
Oh, look at that.
But hey, he moves fast, and because he can move so fast, I think Starfire... Is that Starfire?
Yes.
All right, this is Titans number 5. So he sees he's going to get shot. He's going to move his head. Starfire's crippled. It's over. And it's all going to be the Flash's fault because he moves so fast. Yep.
Moved really fast.
Yep.
He was going to move, then he tripped.
Yeah.
The Speed Force gave out on him.
And we've got Wonder Woman number 3.
Have you tried that? Oh no, you don't try it in
No.
DC.
But so far I've heard very good things about the book.
Well, that's usual Tom King. It starts off good, and then who knows what's going on.
Right, that's true. Tom King's got a book coming out that's not a superhero book, and
So that should be good.
it will be good. Yeah. All right, so we're here for DC. You want to meet Repo?
No, not really.
All right. Well, you're going to, because the Gang War's coming, and this issue says you're going to meet Repo.
Damn it!
Oh, it's number 38 of Amazing Spider-Man. Unfortunately, we still have Ed McGuinness doing his cartoon art. I mean, what is that? What is this guy? This is Zeb Wells' Bowl right there. What is that? What is it? This irritates the crap out of me.
Some creature from the hell or wherever he's from.
Spider-Man's my favorite character. It kills me that I can't read the book. Kills me.
That's been good.
Avengers Inc. Yes,
Yeah.
I've actually enjoyed this. This is issue number 3. This is a worthwhile read. Well, we've got Captain Marvel number 2, bound by the Negabands.
Who the heck is that supposed to be on the cover? Her and Deathbird or something?
I don't remember her name.
Well, it looks like they're in a fight for their lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, it's not, no. What is it? It's...
I haven't read it. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the artwork, but it doesn't suck.
No, it's not bad. It's
Yeah.
just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I've just never cared for Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I've liked some Captain Marvel stuff. And hey, it doesn't matter. Ann Nocenti's name's not on it. It is 1,000 times better than the last miniseries that came out because you don't see Ann, you don't see Nocenti. It's disappeared. You got Alyssa Wong. It doesn't matter who it would. It could be the dead squirrel out in the street that could have come up with a story. It'll be better than Ann Nocenti.
That's a character I don't give anything about.
I hate this character. Hate him, but he's popular. So, but we got Carnage #1. We got another new #1. Probably a miniseries. But yeah, that's what we've got. That's what we've got going. That's what we've got going on here. So now we've got Daredevil Black Armor #1, another miniseries by DJ Chinchester.
Never heard of him.
I think he's an old school guy. I've seen him on stuff before, but the artwork inside isn't that bad. Yeah, the artwork's not that bad. But I think this is just a miniseries. It's just a miniseries just about him and his old armor or something.
I think it's just like the Joe Fixit and the New Fantastic Four books, where it's just a miniseries and that's it.
Okay, well, I mean, it could be interesting. I mean, it doesn't look bad. If you like Daredevil, you're a Daredevil fan, it could be worth picking up. Incredible Hulk #6. I like the cover. Who doesn't like an Army
World War
II Ghost Rider? Yeah. Never knew one existed. One does now, and he's rolling up on over the Hulk. I may actually root for him.
Really?
Yeah, I may root for the Ghost Rider. That's a pretty cool cover. I'm in. Not in for this, though.
Nope.
Invincible Iron Man #12. Wrong answer.
Nope.
We're done.
Is that supposed to be Jocasta?
It could look like her, but I actually think it's
Emma Potts.
Emma. No, I think it's Emma Storm. I mean Emma Frost. Yeah, she turns to diamonds now. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember
I
Yahoo
forgot
Morrison
about that. Yeah.
changed her to diamonds? Yeah.
Yeah.
Blows. This book, I think, has a chance. It's Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars Battle World #1. And you know why it has a chance? Tom DeFalco's writing it.
Yeah.
This guy is an old school writer that actually knows how to write a comic book. Not like most of the yahoos that we've gone through in here. He actually knows how to write a comic. This Pat, I'm not gonna say Pat. I know it's Olaf. I thought it was Pat Olaf, but I can't be certain. And
It was Pat.
it could be, yeah, it is Pat. Pat Olaf, I think. Olaf, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. I could be wrong, and I apologize. But the artwork's not bad.
Now, is this supposed to take place during the original Secret Wars?
I have no idea. But guess what? I'm bringing it home to read it.
Okay.
It's got DeFalco's name on it.
Give it a try.
I'm giving it a try. I mean, this guy knows how to write a comic book. You need to bring some of these old school guys back to teach some of these younger idiots on how to actually produce a book. And that's it. But yeah, I don't know where it takes place. The Absorber Man's in it too. So he's one of my favorite villains. But yeah, I don't know. I ordered it 2 months ago. I forget. Moon Knight, City of the Dead #5 is David Pepos' name again. This guy's got a couple books out in a row. We're not even going to go into people who can't get their stuff out, but this guy's got two out this week, and he got one out last week.
Well, they either can't get it out or they take too many breaks.
Yeah, right. Man, it's just a long saga of us talking about this all the time. It really is.
Because I mean,
it's
you figured a year would be long enough, but 3 years is even longer. Right?
Yeah.
Nobody would do that.
No, not at all. Sensational She-Hulk #2.
Is she breaking the fourth wall in that one?
Yeah, she is. Yep, she's talking to us right there. Don't you hate it when family just shows up without calling?
Well,
I hate when you talk to me through the comic book.
it's on the cover. I didn't know if they did it on the inside.
I don't know. We could ask our director if you'd want. Did she break the fourth wall in the first issue?
I don't think she did. I don't remember her doing it.
All right.
It was a month ago, but
Yeah. Right. So, right. It's hard to remember a couple months back, a month or two back.
I don't understand why this book is even put out.
It's because it's Fall of X.
Yeah, so
And they need to grab some more money from people. It's Uncanny Spider-Man #4.
it makes no sense at all.
I mean, you're telling me you never wanted to read a Nightcrawler book as he's dressed around as Spider-Man?
No, I never wanted to.
Huh, well, there you have it then. Why didn't you just give us a Nightcrawler book, right?
Exactly.
I mean, hey, I don't know the premise of the book. Maybe there's a purpose for it. Who knows?
Well, I was hoping somebody knew what the purpose was because it made no sense to me.
I think people who actually buy it to read it haven't even read it yet. Because I've asked, hey, what's this book about?
It's at the bottom of my
Yeah.
file to be read.
Yeah,
Oh, here we go.
it's not too bad
No,
this
no,
week.
it's not really that
Nope.
bad.
We're going to go Star Wars, Dark Droids, Bounty Hunters, number 40. This series, this Dark Droid story seems to be just going on and on and on. All right, we get it. They're bad. They're taking over.
Yeah, the Dark Droids.
Let's squash them and move on. And then we have the Dark Droids D Squad. Yeah, we know
they need a D squad.
Yeah, well, that's what this is. And then we got the Mandalorian trade paperback, season 2, part 1. Gonna be wrapping this up really soon.
We're getting into the X-Men,
Yeah.
so it's almost over.
And we've got Wolverine, issue number 39. One of my favorite artists is on this book, Juan Jose Rip. Love this guy. Wish he was on something that's not Wolverine. Would love to see him on Spider-Man. I'm throwing that out there. Someone else.
All the people that work at Marvel that are watching right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Gonna throw that out there. Let's get a writing campaign. Put Rip on. Get rid of McGinnis. Get rid of Ramita and any other Yahoo that's been doing this book, and get Rip on that book. And we're gonna finish it off with Immortal X-Men number 17. Wow,
Yay.
that's a great finish. We finished strong again this week. Oh, what do you come out of this? Got some okay stuff,
some
but it's
okay
kind of
stuff
a
in there.
mediocre
It's
week
just-
overall. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I've got for you. I mean, I can't just produce books and say, hey, look, we got something great this week. This is it.
What do you mean? I thought you were putting out that Batman Got Died.
There is a Batman Got Died, but there was a copyright thing on it that they didn't allow me to go with it. So, anyways, Scott, thanks for joining us this week again. Thanks for watching. I want to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. This is our final episode before eat all your turkey. Don't choke on a turkey bone, and we're gonna do it again next week. Thanks.
Do we have to?
Eh.
Well,
Customers that
we'll
way.
see.